Magic Johnson and Mike Wilpon. They upgraded the show, and my producers Tom DeConte and David Rose, they absolutely phenomenal. I've got a great staff, and that's what I'm really pleased about. I'm an amateur at this. They are the pros, and they all came through for me last night. I can't thank them enough. But I'm really excited about what I'm going to be doing on Wednesdays this season. I plan to kick tail like I do with like I try to do with everything I do.
Good.
It was a fun show to watch.
Thank you.
All right.
Congrats.
Thanks a lot, bro.
Mark Spears back with us. You guys want to talk a little NBA
Yes,
before we say goodbye? Okay, a huge matchup in Houston. The reigning MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and the Bucks will face off against James Harden and Russell Westbrook. Are Harden and Westbrook the best backcourt in the NBA, Matt?
Nope. Lillard and McCullough, look, on paper they are, in individual talent they are. They haven't shown what they could do together. And in fact, their team, the OKC Thunder, once upon a time were worse when the two of them were on the court at the same time than when they were separate. And then neither one, it pains me to say about Westbrook, my favorite player, and I don't like saying it about Harden, under pressure, I like Lillard and McCullough under pressure from what I've seen so far better. I'll give it to them.
They're better shooters, and I'll never deny that. And I got mad love for Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. As a matter of fact, Damian Lillard, to me, was my first team All-NBA last year. I think he deserved that. However, I'm going to say Westbrook and Harden for this reason. I'm going to project what they're going to do. I'm not feeding off of what they've done. I know Westbrook struggling to shoot 29% from three-point range doesn't cut it. I get that. And I'm certainly not bringing up the postseason because you've mentioned James Harden on numerous occasions. But for the purposes of a regular season, D'Antoni's system, with Russell Westbrook's unguardable capabilities in terms of getting to the hold and a willingness to kick it out to open shooters, which I believe he will do, which will be a James Harden, which will be an Eric Gordon. I think that you're going to see Russell Westbrook sacrifice a little bit in the realm of points where his assist total is going to elevate exponentially. I think James Harden is going to average over 35 again this year. And I think most of those shots he takes are going to be open because of Russell Westbrook. It's going to be tougher for Lillard and C.J. McCollum to get shots because of what's surrounding them. It's not going to be tough for Harden to get off and Russell Westbrook to get off in D'Antoni's system. That's why I'm saying.
Get a lot of shots,
that's why I'm saying that, and they'll get a lot of shots opportunity. That's why I've got them as the best backcourt.
Well, on paper, I'm going to still stick with Steph and Clay. Sorry.
On
paper.
Clay's not playing. Clay's not playing.
No. Right. So you're on paper. You said on paper.
Clay's not playing.
On paper.
But on paper, he's not playing.
Okay, so you want to switch your answer? If
So,
we
but
can
I would have automatically picked
in
Clay.
reality, I'm going with CJ and Dame.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm saying that is I need a bigger sample size, man. These two dudes look scary together, but there's one ball.
Yep.
And so if James averages 35, what does Russ do?
No.
Eric Gordon is certainly a great compliment. 2 years ago, I thought Chris Paul and James Harden together were going to be phenomenal. They came close to doing something. They can't. So I'm reserving judgment. I want to see them. I need more sample size.
I'm in a Lyft or an Uber. I forgot which one yesterday, and talking to the producer about this. And I'm saying, well, I'm going through the combinations.
By the way, somebody needs to tell me the difference between the two one day.
Right.
Go ahead.
Just different
I just
and I'm going through
Uber.
the combinations, and I'm going
Just a
De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield, like trying to think of young up, and the driver's overhearing it. He goes, Mike Conley and Donovan Mitchell.
Good too.
That, like, people forget.
But we don't know about that either.
We don't. But on paper, if we're talking about on paper, that looks pretty good.
It does look
That makes a lot of sense, those two.
Can I get your thoughts on one other thing before we say goodbye? There was an interview, guys, in the Washington Post, Ben Golliver, yesterday. Charles Barkley picked a side in the Kawhi versus LeBron debate. Let me read you this quote. He said, I don't hesitate at this point. Kawhi is a better player than LeBron. He does everything better. He's a better defender. He's a better scorer. He's better at imposing his will on the game.
I agree. And I'm with you on this. Like, this dude basically came to L.A. and said, this is mine. He has this New Balance commercial where he's driving. I don't know if you noticed it. When he turns the key, there's a crown hanging from, a king's crown hanging from the keychain.
Pay attention to that detail.
Yeah, and he's
mocking him.
He's got billboards all over the town. I would have been pissed off if I was the king.
He does everything better than LeBron except pass. That's not close.
He's from California.
Here's the hard.
But he's trolling them, and he's playing better than him.
Here's the part about it. See, and that's where this rakes my nerves because he is trolling him.
In his quiet,
brilliant way. He's trolling LeBron. Now, here's my thing. How many times, as I was saying to Keyshawn, tell me I'm lying, how many times throughout our years covering the NBA did we see during the regular season guys take up individual battles? It happens all the time. You know why? Because over the course of an 82-game season, you're looking for nuggets of motivation, particularly when you're a champion or a championship contender. Those 82 games are so trying for you
And
because they're not a priority. So you're looking for an excuse to be motivated.
Yeah.
We've seen, am I lying about this? We've seen LeBron take on little things during a regular season to motivate himself.
Well, I
but
remember
suddenly
LeBron early
Tuesday
in his
night,
career.
that's not a priority.
Those Boston matchups
No,
10 years
hell
ago?
no, exactly. And so I'm going to close by saying this. Barkley
Detroit?
saying what he said. Here's the thing that bothers me about Barkley's true comments. They shouldn't be, because what we should be able to say is this. LeBron got hurt. Prior to him getting hurt, he was averaging 27 and 7 last year. He finished with those averages. He got hurt, and this is the first game of this season. So we shouldn't be saying that. The reason why we're saying it is not just because of Kawhi's ascension, but because we've seen LeBron take too many plays off, and we've seen him not prioritize games like this.
And
that's a
there's
problem.
something about Kawhi, and some of this has to do with the fact that he's in his prime and LeBron is no longer, right? Part of that is that. There's something about Kawhi. When the bully has heart, that's a problem. Like Lawrence Taylor in his prime, or MJ or Kobe. Those dudes were bullies with character, with heart. So, you're going to stand up to the bully. He does not care. He's going to keep doing it because he's got depth and dimension. That's Kawhi. No pulse, completely unafraid of the moment, bullying LeBron James right now. And if you answer back, Kawhi's still got an answer for you. He's not going away.
If he ends up getting the Clippers a parade, can you see this? In front of
he's
Staples
going to.
Center?
That's right.
Oh my
Driving by
God.
Magic.
He's going to.
That's right.
Devastating.
Well, not
Green
just that.
statue.
Not just that.
Shaq
Again,
statue.
and again,
And a
because
red, white, and
because
blue.
it's New Balance, it's going to be used as an opportunity to sit there and troll even further. And all I'm trying to say is, I know it's just a regular season game. I know it's an opener. But y'all, you LeBron, you ain't played since April. You've been on that Taco Tuesday and all of this other stuff.
God.
All of this stuff going on. Listen, what I'm trying to say to you is this. You have reminded us.
How can he make it up to you?
No.
Well, and then he said he's coming at us.
Christmas.
Christmas, he
Yeah.
can make it up
Christmas
to
when
you.
they go up
What
in
do you
this-
need to see from
Christmas,
him?
No. I want to see you aggressive. If LeBron James had the same amount of points, but shot 10 or 15 more times and was going after, you just had a bad night. My issue is with the lack of aggression. Period. This dude is coming for you.
Does he
Just
want
don't
it with
stand
Kawhi,
there.
yes or no? Does he want it with Kawhi, yes or no?
Well, he's going to have to
Didn't look that
Christmas.
way Tuesday night.
Neither. I don't think so either.
Just look.
Couldn't he just be getting adjusted, playing with AD?
man, this guy's coming to take your city.
I come on the air. I'll get adjusted.
Which he's telling you.